Welcome back to the channel, Rare Coins All World, fellow coin enthusiasts and collectors. If you've been following the world of coin collecting or simply enjoy discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change, then today's video is just for you. We're diving into the fascinating world of US quarters, specifically the 2021 quarter dollar with a mint mark. At first glance, it might seem like just another recent coin in your collection, but trust me when I tell you, this particular quarter has the potential to be worth far more than its face value. So, stick around because by the end of this video, you might find yourself looking at your own 2021 quarters with a whole new perspective. The 2021 quarter is part of the United States Mint's ongoing state quarters program, which has been a major hit among coin collectors since its inception. The program started in 1999 and has seen various editions over the years, each representing different states and territories across the country. The 2021 quarter, however, was part of a special series, the America the Beautiful Quarters. Each year, the Mint issues new designs celebrating significant national parks, historic landmarks, and important cultural symbols in the U.S. In 2021, the quarter features designs commemorating the National Veterans Memorial and the Tuskegee Airmen in Alabama, which adds to its historical significance. But here's the thing that might surprise you: while these quarters were struck in large quantities, it's not just the design or the year that determines their worth. The value of the 2021 quarter really depends on a few key factors. First, of course, is the condition. Like with any coin, those in pristine, uncirculated condition are far more valuable than those that have been worn down from years of circulation. If you've got a 2021 quarter that looks like it just came from the mint, chances are you've got a coin worth holding onto. Next, let's talk about mint marks. A mint mark is a small letter that appears on the coin, indicating where it was produced. For the 2021 quarters, you might find a P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or an S for San Francisco. While the majority of these coins come from the Philadelphia Mint, certain mint marks can make the coin more valuable depending on rarity. Coins struck at the San Francisco Mint, for example, are often in higher demand due to their limited mintage and proof-quality finish. These special editions are targeted more at collectors and can fetch a higher price on the market, especially if the coin is in near-perfect condition. But what truly makes the 2021 quarter stand out is its connection to a larger story, the commemoration of the Tuskegee Airmen and the National Veterans Memorial. The design is not only beautiful but also rich with historical meaning. The Tuskegee Airmen were the first African-American military aviators in the U.S. Army Air Corps, and their legacy is celebrated nationwide. A coin honoring such a significant chapter in American history has a certain charm and importance, which adds a layer of collectability that extends beyond just the coin's metal value. As we've seen in recent years, coins that commemorate historical events and figures tend to increase in value as time passes. The demand for these special edition coins tends to grow as new generations of collectors come to appreciate their significance. And with the 2021 quarter specifically honoring the Tuskegee Airmen, it's no surprise that this particular issue has generated a lot of interest. Now, let's dive into the real excitement, the potential value of this quarter. While most people would expect a 2021 quarter to be worth just 25 cents, this is not always the case. Coins that are well preserved, in pristine condition, or with rare mint marks can see their value skyrocket. For example, if you have a 2021 quarter in mint condition from the San Francisco Mint, it could be worth significantly more than the face value. But there's even more potential for this coin to rise in value. Certain limited edition releases or even certain batches of quarters can sometimes carry a premium price if they are part of a special release or have a rare minting error. So, what exactly is this 2021 quarter worth? Well, here's the exciting part. If you've got an exceptionally rare 2021 quarter in perfect condition, or better yet, one with a special minting error or a limited mintage from the San Francisco Mint, it could be worth an astonishing $46,000. Yes, you heard that right, $46,000 for a single quarter. How does something as small as a quarter end up being worth that much? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and collector demand. A pristine 2021 quarter, especially one with a unique feature, can be worth far more than most people would ever expect. So, if you have a 2021 quarter, or several, you might want to take another look before you toss them into a jar or spend them. It could very well be worth your time to have them professionally graded. As always, if you come across any rare or potentially valuable coins, it's a good idea to have them assessed by a professional coin grading service. They'll provide you with an accurate evaluation of the coin's condition and give you a sense of how much it could be worth in today's market. This is especially important when dealing with modern coins like the 2021 quarter, as subtle differences in minting errors or conditions can dramatically affect the value. In conclusion, the 2021 quarter might seem like just another coin you've seen 100 times before, but its potential value could be much higher than you expect. Whether it's the historic design, the mint mark, or a rare minting error, this quarter has the potential to become a valuable piece in any collection. If you've got one of these in your possession and it's in fantastic condition, you could be holding on to something worth an impressive $46,000. Today's video is definitely one you won't want to miss. We're diving deep into the world of US coins, specifically the 2020 quarter dollar. This coin might look like a typical quarter at first glance, but trust me, there's so much more to it than meets the eye. You could be holding onto a coin that is worth a small fortune, and by the end of this video, you might just want to take another look at your change jar. First off, let's explore the 2020 quarter's design and what makes it stand out. The US Mint releases various designs for the quarter each year, often highlighting significant national events or figures. In 2020, the Mint released the final set of quarters from the America the Beautiful series, a program that ran from 2010 to 2020. These quarters showcased some of the country's most iconic national parks and monuments. The 2020 quarters feature the design commemorating the National Park of American Samoa, highlighting the beauty and natural wonders of this U.S. territory. The coin features a depiction of a flying bat, an animal that is native to the park, which adds a unique touch to the design. Now, while this coin is part of a larger, well-loved series, what really sets the 2020 quarter apart from others is its potential value. Most of the quarters from this series were minted in large quantities, so you might think that they're not particularly rare or valuable. But here's where things get interesting: the value of a coin is determined by far more than just its release year or its design. Factors like mint marks, the coin's condition, and any potential minting errors can all drastically affect a coin's value, and that's exactly what we're going to dive into next. The mint mark on a coin is a small letter stamped on it, indicating where it was produced. For the 2020 quarter, you'll find 3 possible mint marks: P for the Philadelphia Mint, D for the Denver Mint, and S for the San Francisco Mint. Now, you might be wondering, why does the mint mark matter so much? Well, the answer lies in rarity. Quarters that were minted in smaller quantities or those with special features tend to be much more valuable to collectors. For example, coins struck at the San Francisco Mint are often higher quality and produced in limited quantities, making them more desirable. So, if you have a 2020 quarter with an S mint mark, especially one in pristine condition, it could be worth much more than you'd expect. Let's also talk about condition. Coins that have been in circulation for years usually have wear and tear, scratches, discoloration, or general signs of use. But if you happen to have a 2020 quarter that's been carefully stored or remains in uncirculated condition, the value of that coin could increase significantly. Coins that are free of any blemishes or damage are always in higher demand, as collectors prefer coins in the best possible state. So, it's important to handle your coins carefully and keep them safe from damage if you think they might be worth something in the future. Here's another thing to consider: minting errors. Mint errors are small mistakes made during the coin's production, and they can happen for a variety of reasons. These errors can range from off-center strikes to doubled images or even missing details. A minting error on a 2020 quarter, especially if it's an obvious flaw, could increase its value exponentially. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors because they're unique, and finding one can be an exciting moment for any enthusiast. So, keep an eye out for any abnormalities in your 2020 quarters. They could be worth far more than the face value. So, now that we know what makes the 2020 quarter special, let's talk about what it could be worth. While most people assume that a quarter is just worth 25 cents, some of these coins could fetch a much higher price. A well-preserved 2020 quarter with a rare mint mark or a minting error could be worth thousands of dollars to the right collector. But here's the real kicker: if you happen to have a 2020 quarter in pristine condition with a rare error or from a limited release, you could be holding a coin worth an incredible $48,000. Yes, you heard that right, $48,000 for a single quarter. It may sound unbelievable, but coins like these are out there, and the market for rare, well-preserved coins is always growing. The demand for these special edition coins has skyrocketed, especially as more people turn to coin collecting as a hobby and investment opportunity. If you're lucky enough to have a quarter from 2020 that meets all the right criteria, excellent condition, rare minting errors, or a special mint mark, then you could have a serious treasure in your hands. If you think you might have one of these valuable 2020 quarters, the next step is to have it professionally graded by a certified coin grader. They'll assess the coin's condition, rarity, and any potential errors to give you an accurate valuation. This step is crucial because it helps ensure that you're getting the true worth of your coin, especially if it turns out to be a rare gem. In conclusion, the 2020 US quarter might seem like just another piece of pocket change, but with its rich design, potential for rare mint marks, and the possibility of minting errors, it could be worth far more than you think. A perfectly preserved 2020 quarter with the right features could easily be worth an astonishing $48,000. So, if you've got any 2020 quarters lying around, don't rush to spend them. Take a second look, and you might just have a small fortune sitting in your collection. Today, we're going to explore the 2014 United States quarter dollar, a coin that you might have passed over countless times, but trust me, this one is worth a second look. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting your journey, this particular quarter has something special that could have it sitting at the top of your list for valuable finds. The U.S. Mint has always been known for producing coins that not only hold monetary value but also represent rich history, culture, and heritage. The 2014 quarter, like other coins in the America the Beautiful series, was designed to celebrate some of the nation's most iconic national parks and monuments. The 2014 quarter features a design commemorating the Great Sand Dunes National Park and Preserve, located in Colorado. This breathtaking landscape is home to the tallest sand dunes in North America, making it a remarkable choice for the series. Now, you might be thinking that a quarter from 2014 is far too recent to be worth much more than its face value. However, what you may not realize is that the value of a coin goes far beyond its date of issue or its design. The value of a coin like the 2014 quarter is determined by several factors: its condition, its mint mark, any possible minting errors, and of course, the overall rarity of the coin. These factors can push the value of what appears to be just another quarter into the thousands of dollars. Let's start with the basics: the mint mark. The mint mark is a small letter that appears on coins, indicating where they were produced. For the 2014 quarter, there are three possibilities: the P mint mark, representing the Philadelphia Mint, the D for the Denver Mint, and the S for the San Francisco Mint. Typically, the Philadelphia Mint produces the most coins, while the Denver Mint and San Francisco Mint often produce limited quantities or special editions, making those quarters more valuable. Now, when it comes to the 2014 quarter, there's an interesting twist. The quarters that were minted at the San Francisco Mint are considered to be higher quality and were often released in special proof sets, which are designed for collectors rather than circulation. These proof coins have a mirror-like finish and are highly prized by collectors. If you happen to have a 2014 quarter with the S mint mark, especially in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth much more than its face value. Condition is another crucial factor when determining the value of a coin. Coins that have been circulated for years, used in everyday transactions, and subjected to wear and tear are typically worth less. However, coins that remain in near-perfect condition, free of scratches, discoloration, and other signs of use, are significantly more valuable. A 2014 quarter that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition is highly sought after by collectors, and this could dramatically increase its value. Another factor to consider is minting errors. Minting errors occur when something goes wrong during the production process, such as a misalignment of the dies, doubling of images, or even missing elements. These errors are rare, and error coins are highly coveted by collectors because they're one of a kind. If you've come across a 2014 quarter that has a noticeable minting error, whether it's an off-center strike or a doubled image, it could be worth far more than the standard coin. So, what kind of value can we expect for a 2014 quarter? Well, here's the exciting part. While the 2014 quarter is generally worth 25 cents in average condition, if you have one in exceptional condition, particularly if it's from the San Francisco Mint or features a minting error, you could be looking at a much higher price. The value of rare and well-preserved 2014 quarters has been climbing steadily in recent years, and some of these coins have reached astonishing amounts at auctions and sales. The right combination of a rare mint mark, flawless condition, and perhaps a minting error could turn a simple quarter into a treasure. And here's the grand reveal: the value of a single 2014 quarter in top-notch condition could reach an eye-popping $41,000. Yes, you heard it right. $41,000 for just one quarter, and it could be sitting right in your collection or even in your change jar right now. Of course, not every 2014 quarter will fetch that kind of price, but if you have one that meets the right criteria, the value could skyrocket. If you think you might have a 2014 quarter that could be worth this kind of money, it's time to have it professionally graded. Coin grading services will assess the coin's condition and verify if it has any unique features or minting errors. Getting your coin professionally graded is the best way to ensure that you know its true worth in the market. A well-preserved coin, especially one with a rare mint mark or error, can fetch a much higher price when sold to collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for these valuable pieces. So, before you go spending those 2014 quarters, take a moment to look them over carefully. You never know, you might have just stumbled upon a small fortune. Whether it's a rare mint mark, an error coin, or simply a perfectly preserved example, the 2014 quarter could be worth far more than the 25 cents it appears to be. If you've got one in exceptional condition, it could very well be worth $41,000. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a coin that might be sitting in your collection, or maybe even your change jar, without you knowing its true worth, the 2013 United States quarter dollar. This quarter might look like just another piece of pocket change, but when you dig deeper, you'll find it's a lot more than that. It's a piece of American history, and for the right coin, it could even be worth a small fortune. Stick with me as we explore everything about the 2013 quarter that could make it worth a staggering amount of money. To begin, let's talk about the design of the 2013 quarter. The U.S. Mint, over the years, has released a variety of quarters as part of its America the Beautiful series, and 2013 was no exception. This particular year focused on commemorating the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, one of the most iconic and beloved parks in the United States. The park, which spans the border between North Carolina and Tennessee, is known for its rich biodiversity, mist-covered mountains, and breathtaking views. The 2013 quarter features an intricately detailed design that showcases the beauty of this natural wonder. The reverse side of the quarter depicts a flowering dogwood tree, the state flower of North Carolina, along with the Smoky Mountains in the background. The 2013 quarter's design is visually stunning, and it represents the rich natural beauty of the Great Smoky Mountains. But here's the thing, while many of these quarters were minted in large numbers, there's more to the story when it comes to coin collecting. The value of a coin like this isn't just determined by its design. Other factors, such as the coin's mint mark, its condition, and any potential errors during the minting process, all play a crucial role in determining its worth. So, let's dive deeper into the factors that could make your 2013 quarter worth far more than its face value. Let's start with the mint mark. If you're unfamiliar with mint marks, they're the small letters on the coin that indicate where the coin was produced. For the 2013 quarter, you'll find 3 possible mint marks: P for the Philadelphia Mint, D for the Denver Mint, and S for the San Francisco Mint. Typically, the Philadelphia Mint produces the most coins, while the Denver Mint is known for its regular circulation coins, and the San Francisco Mint often produces coins for special sets or limited releases. The 2013 quarter from the San Francisco Mint, in particular, is of special interest to collectors. These quarters were often minted with a higher quality finish, making them desirable to those looking for pristine, uncirculated examples. If you have a 2013 quarter with the S mint mark, especially one that has been well preserved and remains in excellent condition, it could be worth significantly more than face value. Coins from the San Francisco Mint often appeal to collectors due to their beauty and rarity. Speaking of condition, let's talk about how important it is when it comes to the value of your coin. Coins that have been circulated tend to have some wear and tear. You may notice some scratches, discoloration, or even some dullness from being used in everyday transactions. But if you happen to have a 2013 quarter that has been kept in pristine condition, free of any noticeable wear, scuff marks, or discoloration, it could be a gem in the world of coin collecting. Uncirculated coins that retain their original shine and beauty are much more valuable to collectors, who are always on the lookout for the finest examples. But here's where things get even more interesting. Minting errors are one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. A minting error occurs when something goes wrong during the production process, leading to a coin that's unique and often highly collectible. Minting errors can range from off-center strikes to doubled images, misprints, or even coins with missing details. If you happen to find a 2013 quarter with a noticeable minting error, such as an off-center strike or a double die, that coin could be worth significantly more than a standard quarter. Collectors love error coins because they're one-of-a-kind pieces, and if you find one, it could make your 2013 quarter a truly valuable asset. Now, let's get down to the most exciting part. How much could your 2013 quarter actually be worth? While most people would assume that a quarter from 2013 is only worth 25 cents, the truth is that some of these coins can be worth thousands of dollars. If you have a 2013 quarter that's in exceptional condition, with a rare mint mark or even a minting error, you could be looking at a value far above the typical quarter. The most valuable examples of the 2013 quarter have reached prices as high as $44,000. Yes, you heard that right, $44,000 for a single 2013 quarter. Of course, not every 2013 quarter will fetch that kind of price. But if you have one that's been well preserved, has a rare mint mark, or features a minting error, it could very well be worth a small fortune. The coin market is constantly evolving, and certain coins are always in high demand among collectors who are willing to pay top dollar for those special pieces. So, how can you be sure your 2013 quarter is worth that much? The best way to determine its true value is to have it professionally graded. A certified coin grading service will assess the coin's condition, verify its mint mark, and check for any minting errors that could increase its value. Having your coin graded by a professional ensures you'll know exactly what it's worth and can help you sell it for the highest possible price. In conclusion, the 2013 United States quarter dollar is much more than just a simple coin. With its beautiful design, its potential for rare mint marks and minting errors, and the opportunity to find a well-preserved, uncirculated example, this quarter could be worth far more than you expect. A pristine 2013 quarter with the right features could easily be worth $44,000, making it a valuable piece of American history. So, before you spend that 2013 quarter, take a closer look. You might just have a treasure in your hands. Today we're going to dive into a fascinating subject that's sure to excite collectors and treasure hunters alike. We're talking about the 1974 United States quarter dollar, an iconic coin from a significant period in American history. You might think of it as just another piece of pocket change, but as we explore the details, you'll realize that this quarter could be worth far more than you might expect. In fact, there are 1,974 quarters out there that could fetch a hefty sum of money. So, sit tight and let's unravel the mystery behind this amazing coin. the year 1974 was an interesting one for the United States, filled with political, social, and cultural changes. It was a time of great transformation, and like all coins, the 1974 quarter carries with it a piece of that history. The United States Mint produced these quarters with a design that had been in circulation for decades, the familiar image of George Washington on the obverse, the symbol of American leadership and liberty. The reverse side features the classic eagle, perched proudly with its wings spread, a timeless symbol of the nation's strength. But while the 1974 quarter may seem like just another ordinary coin, there are key factors that could elevate its value. So, let's break it down. First, let's discuss the mint mark. As you might already know, the mint mark on a coin tells you where it was produced. The 1974 quarter comes with two possible mint marks, Philadelphia and Denver. The Philadelphia Mint produced coins with no mint mark, while the Denver Mint quarters have the D mint mark. The mint mark plays a significant role in the rarity and desirability of a coin. Generally speaking, coins from the Philadelphia Mint are more common than those from Denver, which makes them a bit less valuable, but not always. That's why it's important to check not only the mint mark but also the condition of the coin. Now, let's take a look at the condition of the coin. A 1974 quarter that has been heavily circulated will likely have signs of wear, such as scratches, fading, or discoloration. These coins are still valuable in their own right, but they won't fetch top dollar. On the other hand, a 1974 quarter that has been kept in pristine, uncirculated condition will have its original luster, sharp details, and very few signs of use. These are the coins that collectors dream of because they represent a true piece of history that hasn't been worn down by time. A well-preserved quarter is far more valuable than one that's been tossed around in daily transactions, and here's where things get even more interesting. There's always the potential for a minting error, and if you happen to have a 1974 quarter with a rare error, you could be sitting on a treasure. Minting errors can occur when the coin is struck incorrectly, leading to unique and sometimes bizarre results. For example, some 1974 quarters have been found with double dies, where the design was stamped twice, resulting in a blurry or duplicated image. These errors make the coin much more interesting to collectors, and they significantly increase the coin's value. If you find a 1974 quarter with a minting error, you could be holding onto a very valuable piece indeed. But what makes the 1974 quarter stand out even more is its connection to history. In the 1970s, the United States was facing a significant shortage of silver, which led to the shift from the 90% silver content in quarters to a copper-nickel blend. This change took place in 1965, but by the time the 1974 quarter was minted, the copper-nickel mix had become the standard. However, some collectors still search for coins from this period in hopes of finding a silver variant, specifically those that were accidentally struck with a higher silver content, which occasionally happens during the minting process. These accidental silver quarters are extremely rare, and if you happen to find one, you could be holding a piece of American history worth far more than its face value. Now, let's talk about the value. While most 1974 quarters are worth just a quarter, 25 cents, those in excellent condition or with rare minting errors can be worth much more. Coins that have been kept in near-perfect condition or those with a significant minting error could easily fetch thousands of dollars at auction. In fact, the most valuable 1974 quarters can be worth up to $75,000 when found in exceptional condition or with the right characteristics. That's right. A single 1974 quarter could be worth $75,000 if you happen to find the right one. It's important to keep in mind that not all 1974 quarters will be worth that much. But if you have a coin with the right combination of a rare mint mark, excellent condition, and possibly a minting error, you could be in for a real windfall. The key to discovering the true worth of your coin is to have it professionally graded by a coin grading service. These experts will assess the coin's condition, verify its authenticity, and determine whether it has any unique features that make it stand out from the rest. So, what should you do if you think you found a valuable 1974 quarter? The first step is to carefully examine it. Look for any signs of wear or damage that could affect its value, and make sure to check the mint mark. If the coin appears to be in great condition or if you notice any errors or unusual features, it's worth getting it graded. A professional grading service will help you determine its true value and guide you on whether it's worth selling, holding onto, or adding to your collection. In conclusion, the 1974 United States quarter dollar is more than just a piece of currency, it's a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. With the right condition, mint mark, and the possibility of a minting error, this quarter could be worth much more than you ever imagined. And for the lucky few who come across a rare find, a 1974 quarter could be worth an impressive $75,000. So, the next time you're flipping through your spare change, take a closer look. You might just find a quarter that's worth far more than its face value. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about the 1974 quarter's potential value, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You never know what hidden treasures might be out there waiting for you to discover. Happy collecting, and see you in the next video.